Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd show you another update on the Star Trek ship, and I've been kind of working on different areas of it. It doesn't seem like a lot, but each area's been taking a little while to do. So let me sneak in here a minute, and I want to show you an update to the room that I was working on last time on a build video. So this is actually what this room ended up looking like. I basically had to finish off all these side areas, get all the small shield parts installed and things like that. But overall, I think this room is pretty much set and done, short of probably light sensors and things like that. I got an O2 leak on the room due to these panels I've got over here right now, so I'll probably have to fix that up. But I'm just trying to get room at a time done here. So let me go to other areas that have been being worked on here, and as you can see, there's a lot of areas not done yet. This is the other engineering room that I did show in the last video as well. Let's go up a couple floors here. Okay, so this is the main level that I also showed on a previous video. The bridge, the main bridge is going to be right up here. This is like a quick access elevator to get up to this area, which is not complete yet. Now I did expand out this section over here, did add this kind of room space. It doesn't really particularly do anything over here. There is a armor locker and armor repair. Now this is as in part of the ship that I would imagine the players would be hanging out at most. It's close to the bridge, it's close to the secure bridge, the farming, the production, and in this room over here, there's going to be a med bay right in this general area, like the full med bay. Now it does have another like a medical station down in the hangar. Let me go through one of these doors here. So I've been working on this this hallway area out over here and trying to plan out a lot of things. There's a secure bridge over here. It's kind of a work in progress yet, but you can get in from either side of this hallway, and that is this room over here. Now I'll probably move some of the stuff around, and I'll have to do some kind of LCD up for that display area here. But yeah, you can a pilot and eight other people can go in here. I set this up just like the Proxima as well, so it's got quick entry point coming in right from the back over here. So you can just fly in and get to the secure bridge. There's a blast door, there's some xenoblocks in the back area over there. And then off to either side of the bridge, like this side over here, has got a toilet and a shower just for medical things in the game. And the other side has O2 and a standard med bay. And I got a storage controller problem over here right now, where I did some of this in symmetry because there's 4 ammo bays. And there's 4 320K ammo bays in the back part over here, which were added. But I gotta tweak out something. I got something really messed up with this one here where I can't join it, and it's interfering with part of the storage in this room over here, specifically this bay. Like somehow I merged the storage together, so this one's showing at 544, and I got a problem there that I'm gonna have to troubleshoot and fix. Okay, so beyond that, I started working on another room over here, and well, actually, this room is kind of getting there. I'll probably try to tweak it a little bit more, but this is basically your main shield room, and then it does have a gravity generator installed in here as well, and there's a couple fuel tanks. There's one there, and there's another one that's not actually visible in the general area here. So, and then this is the other side of the production area. A lot of open space over here. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that yet. Now, let me turn on the light. Now, what I also been working on is trying to figure out how I'm going to do the hallway section around at least this deck on the in the saucer section here. And there's like another space that goes up along the top side over here and around. And obviously this is very much work in progress. I was going to put the ship's cafeteria in the front here. This is kind of obviously behind a bit of a xeno wall on the front of the ship. I figure if this gets pulverized, no big deal. It's just going to be like the cafeteria area. And then there's, it's weird how this is set up. There's multiple like levels on here. Like this will wrap all the way around. And eventually get back over around this side of the of the saucer and then loop all the way back around. So it's basically got a 360 degree hallway or walkway that goes around the whole area. But it's on the front side here. I had like enough space for 2 floors, and it wouldn't make a lot of sense if I had it all combined as in 1 floor, because it just the ceilings were too high and it looked like you're walking into a cathedral or something. I didn't want that. So essentially you've got this top area, and then there's a lower section down over here too, which is actually fairly big as well. And this is you'll be able to get to this on 2 different ways. So it's kind of like a split deck on that part of the or the front part of the saucer on this floor. And I still haven't been back to the Pentaxid farm to deal with that yet. I've been trying to just figure out how I'm going to do a lot of pathing throughout the ship, and there's just so many different areas in here and a lot of planning and stuff like that. So a lot of my time was really put into that. So my next 2 room areas, obviously I need to get the warp drive room in, and obviously this is the shield room. The warp drive room is going to be going down this hallway over, and it's going to be in this room area here. Plenty of room for a warp drive for sure, and who knows what else. So try to make that all fancy and pretty, and keep in mind too, there is another like above the farm section here. Actually, let me try to path this out a little bit. I'm new to the layout myself, so I'm kind of, until it's all built up, it's going to take a little bit here. So then we got this this floor over here. The main bridge again is going to be right here. This elevator actually goes down to this junction point right in the hallway below. So yeah, we're gonna get in the main bridge over here, and then right below here, actually a couple layers below here, this is where the again the captain's yacht's going to be coming off from this room area. And then of course there's another room area down below here yet. It's just, and then another room area down below that one yet, and then again down below this one yet. So there is just a huge amount of room areas and stuff in the ship here. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with all these areas. Now I'm also thinking about the holodeck. I definitely wanted to get a holodeck in the ship, and I'm thinking right now I don't know, I got to figure out my pathing here. Like this is a second door into the Pentaxid farm. I did this angled wall over here, but the outer hallway isn't actually all the way, it's all the way over here. So what I'm actually thinking about doing, and I got a lot of space in this general area to do whatever with here, and I'm thinking this may be the holodeck. That'll give me even more room to work with, and maybe I'll get the holodeck in this corner section here and fill up the whole area all the way to the ceiling, because I don't really want to add like more floor spaces in here yet. And again, this is logistically, this is just a lot to think about on this particular build here. And again, when I was saying that it's a lot bigger than the Proxima, it's no joke. It is a lot bigger than the Proxima on the inside of the ship. It's a little bigger on the outside, but man, this thing is it's just got a lot of space to deal with yet, and just multiple levels and floors, and they're all pretty big up in the saucer. So nothing's really small. This deck here is gigantic, actually. This easily could be a larger than most capital ships I've probably made on the interior, just in this on this deck floor here. Well, I won't say all, but I mean this. Yeah, it's just a lot of room in here. But hopefully it all gets dialed in and worked out. Now, on the size class thing, hitting size class 17 right now. So I've been kind of watching the size class when I've been doing things too. I have filled in some areas where I could have added in little nooks and things here and there, but I just sort of filled them in to conserve a little bit more on the size class of this thing. And then I'm trying to think on ways to, you know, if I wanted to get out a version that was, say, size class 20 as a low point, or somewhere right around in there, what rooms could be dealt with to reduce that size class after the fact. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is just kind of building everything out kind of trying to make everything pretty and nice and fill in all these room areas throughout all this saucer and whatnot. And see where the size class comes out. I bet you it'll be close to 30. And then I got to figure out how to do a probably an alternative version of the ship that is set up a little bit more for gameplay, or in other words, I basically lowered the size class down quite a bit, and that's going to be a thing. And try to make all these hallways and everything kind of sensible. But at the end of the day, though, I'm really trying to, like, this is a pretty big ship, but I'm trying to keep everything tight for player use. Like, you're going to be in this general area. That's why I built it first. And you set up the production, and you got engineering close by. You've got that secure bridge. You can have your main bridge, and the med bay, and just everything that's useful for gameplay is going to be in this general area, which is kind of in the center of the ship. Actually, the center of the ship is coming through this door right over here. And this will go all the way down to the hangar floor and to the way out of the bottom of the ship, which I got to work out yet too. But yeah, all this has just been taking a lot of time. I'm trying to be kind of picky and trying to make things look pretty and neat, and but a lot of my time actually went into trying to figure out how in the heck am I going to do the layout and what am I putting in all these different places. Obviously, it's going to have a lot of crew area too, and that's probably going to be along the outer ring or the outer saucer area. Like maybe some rooms over here and up along here, down below there, or just so many different places. And there's rooms beyond all this stuff too. Like, I mean, we're looking at a more of a interior hallway, and there's all these spaces all along this section too, up above and around where the cafeteria is too. So it's or will be, and yeah. Anyway, all I can say is I'll just keep on trudging away at it, but I'm just, in order of importance, I've been trying to do all the main functional rooms, at least something that are holding pieces like shields and warp drives, and that's why the warp room is probably going to be next, and then I got to do the med bay, and it's going to need a transporter room in the general area as well. Plenty of spaces for that, though. Not too worried about that, and then I got to do the main bridge. And then it's beyond that. It's fluff stuff, crew corridors, cafeteria, the holodeck, a lot of different things like that. So I just kind of want to show you where I'm at right now, and I'll keep on trudging away at this thing. It's going to be a little bit though. I'm not going to have this like released like this weekend or anything like that. It's going to be it's going to take a while longer. I got so many areas to plot out. It's a big ship. It really is a big ship. I kind of knew it was going to be bigger, but it's really taken me a little bit off guard when I'm actually digging into building out the interior space on this thing. It just is proving to be very, very big on the inside. Because of the format on how big the saucer actually is, and how big the neck is, and this whole general area is wider, and everything about this ship is quite a bit bigger than the Proxima on the inside. So on the outside, again, it's still a little bit bigger. But that's all I've got for today, and let me know what you think, and if you got any other suggestions for rooms. Now, right now, obviously, crew area, cafeteria, holodeck, med bay, transporter room, those are, and of course, the warp drive room, which I got to throw in there. Those areas are on my radar, but can you think of any other room spaces? Obviously, there's a lot of room for it, and a lot of it's just trying to figure out what the heck do I want to do here? Like what should be the goal, the game plan in so many of these different areas, especially in the saucer and below the saucer. And I'm really worried about a lot of that stuff. Oh yeah, it's also going to have the captain's yacht area and a lower entry point. But I mean, like room space like this door is no longer going to be here because I'm going to get rid of that with the new captain's yacht section. So this is like another big old room space for whatever. It's like don't even really know what to put here. It could be more crew rooms, could be science lab. I don't know. What do you guys think some of these places ought to be? I'm just looking for suggestions, ideas, something that would fit into Star Trek lore, things like that. Anyway, I guess after that, you'll have yourself a great day, and I may have another video tomorrow, possibly, too, and working on building out another room area of the ship in kind of a tutorial video. All right, anyway, have a great day, y'all. Talk to you later.